Time now for one-to-one and four people you've met before. You remember Bob and Bob, who claimed they taught sumo wrestling. They played well, but they only fooled Fluella. And then, of course, there were Alexandra and Sandra, who said they were graphologists. They batted well too, but they only fooled Jan. Interestingly, and what's happened rarely on this series, people getting all three sections right. Howard Stapleford and Paul Jones could do it today. I'm determined they won't. Now we come to one-to-one panel, and one thing we never told you about these four, or one of these four, and that is this. One of these four helped bring things out in the open in the 60s. Helped bring things out in the open in the 60s. What things? Who is it? In one-to-one, you talk to the person directly opposite you for about 20 seconds. At the end of that time, I say, are they telling the truth? You say yes or no. Fluella, talk to Sandra.
Sandra, what did you bring out in the 60s?
I wore the first miniskirt ever made by Mary Quant.
What's your legs like?
Right, I hope.
You didn't mind wearing short skirts?
No, I was only 16.
16 at the time. So what sort of time was that then?
1960.
And who else was around in the 60s around about that time? Do you remember Paul Jones at the end there?
We shall know. Everybody remembers Paul Jones. Do-wah-dee-dee. Anyway, enough of that. Fluella, is she telling the truth?
No.
No, you say
not telling the
she's not telling the truth. OK, Howard, have a chat with Alexandra.
Alexandra, what did you bring out in the 60s?
I brought out the Profumo scandal.
Did you indeed? So you'll know all about the film recently? Were you in it? Were you in it?
No.
What exactly did you do?
I saw a shooting and I reported it to the police.
And what happened then?
I went back to school.
Is she telling the truth? Is she telling the truth?
No.
No, you say she's not telling the truth. OK, Jan, have a chat with Bob.
Bob, what did you bring out in the 60s?
Well, in the late 1960s, as a student, I became the UK's first televised streaker.
Where?
At a county cricket match.
I thought Erica Thingy Bob did that.
No, we are quite different people.
Oh, really? I knew I'd been getting it wrong a long time.
Right. Telling the truth?
Oh. Yes.
Yes, you say, telling the truth. OK, Paul, have a chat with the other Bob.
Bob, what did you do in the 60s?
Well, as a child, I discovered Ronnie Biggs hiding in my shed and told my father, and he phoned the police.
How old are you?
32.
So how old were you when this happened?
About 6 or 7.
6 or 7. Were you frightened when you saw Ronnie Biggs?
Not really, no.
Did you know who he was?
No.
So why did you tell your father? Why didn't you let him run away, this man?
Why would you?
Right, Paul Jones, obviously a man with criminal tendencies. Telling the truth, yes or no?
It's revolting to see such a charming young man lying in his teeth like that.
You're saying no?
Yes.
Oh, fair enough. No. OK, fair enough. So, one of these four helped bring things out in the open in the 60s. Would that person please stand up? Alexandra Howe, yes. Yes. So, we did manage to fool Howard Stapleford and foil him as well, but Paul Jones, no, we didn't. Never mind, that's another story. Alexandra, it happened, as you said. You saw a shooting at the house of Christine Keeler. Did you realise what was happening?
No, I thought it was a car backfiring.
So when did you realise?
Well, I looked, and then I saw.
The papers at the time apparently called you a brave child. Is that how you saw yourself at the time?
Well, no, because I wasn't frightened. You're only brave if you overcome fear, so it was just exciting.
But you were a little bit of modern history and didn't realise it at the time. Ladies and gentlemen, Alexandra Howe and our excellent imposters. Well played. And so we come to our panel, who actually did rather well, I hate to say it. Fluella Benjamin, 2 out of a possible 3 right. Howard Stapleford going for the hat-trick, only failed on the one-to-one, 2 out of 3. Jan Leeming, 1 out of 3. And a rare thing this on Tell the Truth, Paul Jones got them all right. Well done to them all. OK, that's it. We hope very much you've enjoyed this edition of Tell the Truth. See you soon, I hope. Until then, from all of us here, take good care. Bye-bye for now.